Hello, this is Akiko Sudano from StampinInTheMeadows.com in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Okay, hold on a second. Thank you for joining me. So, today I'm going to make, in honor of the weekend, I'm going to make a red, white, and blue card, and I'm going to be using the color and contour set. Oops, sorry about the glare. But this is a pretty stamp set from a stamp bundle from the from the current annual catalog. So this has been out for a while, and it's really, really nice. Hello, Linda. Thank you so much for joining me. And this has got some really kind of wonky flowers like this, some really nice sentiments, and then it's a photopolymer stamp set, and then it's got all of these beautiful scallop dies that are also in the bundle. And these are each one that you've got multiple different sizes of scallop rectangle. You've got this beautiful edging as well, and then but each one of them is a little bit different. So that's a really, really nice set. I've already die cut one of these. I'm using this die for my label today, and this has got it's got a beautiful, like the little scallops, but then it's kind of different because this one is just cut all the way across the top there. So I'm going to use that for my label, and so let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and get started with my stamping. I'm going to stamp 3 of these flowers, and I've already got 2 of them stamped out, and they're stamped in Real Red on Whisper White, and then they're die cut with a coordinating die. So I've got some panel of Whisper White paper here, basic white. Happy 4th of July to you too, Linda. Oh my goodness. This is a really special weekend for you, Linda. Thanks so much for sharing that. I hope you have a wonderful time. And so I'm stamping this, inking this up, and stamping this in Real Red ink. Hello, Karen. Thank you for joining me. Happy Saturday. And I really, really appreciate you guys, because I know this is a very, very busy weekend. So I've stamped it right here, and I'm going to take it over to my die cutting machine. And I've just stamped it in Real Red ink, and I'm going to cut it out with the coordinating die from the stamp set, the stamp bundle. And it's got, the way to line this up is you've got two of these single things, and then you've got the dies for cutting those single things. So I'm going to just line that up, and I will be right back. And I need 3 of these flowers die cut. So this will give me my 3rd one, and then we will be ready to take the next step. Here we go. Line that up, and hopefully we get a good clean cut with this. And I already did 2 of them so that I wouldn't be taking so much time having to die cut all 3 of these flowers. So now I've got the 3rd one. There we go. So that's done. I'm going to put the die back in the case here. So once we've got that, then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stamp the label. And this is going to be a thank you card. And I have a little panel of basic white that I'm going to put on top of this die cut. And I want to put this on so that you can see the beautiful stitching there. And I'm going to stamp the label off to the right side and stamp that. And that's a thank you sentiment, thank you for everything sentiment. And I'm going to stamp that in balmy blue ink. Get that nice and Hi, Amy. Thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. It's a busy, busy day. And I'm stamping that in balmy blue. And then I'll close up my ink pad because I think we're done with that. This new format doesn't give me very much Facebook doesn't give me very much room to see all of my comments. Hi Cheryl, happy 4th of July. Thank you so much for joining me too today. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to adhere this right there, and so I stamped this on the side, and I'm going to adhere this, and I'm going to just adhere this with, could use Stampin' Seal or liquid glue, but I think I'll just use the Stampin' Seal. I think that'll be fine. Because I'm going to put my flowers to the side, and I just want to make sure that this side is fairly even. There, that's good. Okay, so I've got my 3 flowers, I've got my label set, and then I'm going to go ahead and I've cut this panel, and this is from the pretty Sweet as a Peach designer series paper, and I'm going to adhere this to a balmy blue mat, and I'm going to do this also with Stampin' Seal. And this can be done with Stampin' Seal or with liquid glue, whichever you prefer. And I'm gonna, let's see here, try to get this lined up. And the designer series paper panel is 3.5 by 3 and no, is it 3.5 by 3.5? I think so. And then the balmy blue mat is just let's see here, just 1/8 of an inch, 3 3/4. Sorry about that. Just 1/8 of an inch, a little bit bigger than that. And then I'm gonna stick this right here, and I'm gonna put that on with more Stampin' Seal. That's fine. And I'll just stick this on. I should try to make sure I've got this fairly straight. Stick this on the side here. That looks like it's going up. So maybe I can push it down a little bit. Yeah. Good. That looks good. Give it a press. Okay, then I have a my card base is a top folding card base, and this is in Real Red. And I'm going to go ahead and use liquid glue because I've embossed this with the ornate floral embossing folder. Just lots of little ditzy flowers all around the background to give it lots of flowery texture. And I think that the liquid glue, since it's got so many, the liquid glue is going to give it a better seal than Stampin' Seal. So I'm going to use that and line it up there. Press it good. There we go. And then I'm going to adhere this panel with the balmy blue stripes on top of this with some dimensionals. So this gets popped up a little bit. And let's get one more in this corner here. There we go. And pull off our dimensional covers. So what have you guys got planned for the 4th of July? I'm not sure where there's going to be fireworks, and I'm not sure when there's going to be fireworks. I just know that my dogs are not going to like it. But right after this, I've been cooking all morning. Been cooking pork butt all morning, and I'll be getting ready to make some coleslaw right after this is over. So okay, so this is done, and then I'm going to take these flowers that I've cut, and I'm going to put them all around the side here, and put these on. I think I'm going to just put these two like here, and then put this one on top, and put this one on with just some dimensionals, and therefore that way the two on the bottom can be flat, and let's use liquid glue with that. Could use liquid glue, could use good glue dots or whatever. But I think I just want to make sure that it doesn't go over, the flower's probably going to go over the edge, but I don't want to make my adhesive go over the edge. I think I have somebody had, okay, let me check my note. Oh, you had fireworks last night, Amy. Oh, that's so neat. That's so neat. That's cool. Oh, my goodness. I didn't even think that there was going to be anything last night. That's interesting. That's really cool. I just kind of watched television last night, but didn't even think to go out. I did hear some things going, some fireworks going off, but I haven't really been out very much today either. So we'll have to see, but definitely, whoops, I think I want to make sure my thank you, my T is not covered there. Stick that in just so that you can see all my letters. And I pop this up with dimensionals over here. So I'll just stick them over here. Yeah. When I first saw these flowers reminded me of fireworks. And so I thought, oh, I should use these flowers for a 4th of July card. And I'll pop this over a little bit on the side, like here. And then I just love this this ribbon. This is the I think it's real red and white striped ribbon. So I'm going to just take a little glue dot and stick that right there. And this is just going to be a simple little red, white, and blue card with pretty yeah, pretty paper, pretty embossing folder, and pretty stamped flowers. And then I'm going to use some of these wonderful gems. They have these, the white iridescent ones, so I'm going to stick some of these. That's a little bit of, there's all kinds of schmutz around my workspace here. And then stick a big one right here. And then let's stick another big one up in the corner right here. Just simple. Thank you for everything. Okay, and then on the inside, that's it for the outside. So then on the inside, I am going to take, I've got a little strip of designer series paper to put on the bottom here. And then I want to stamp some more flowers on the inside here. to stamp one on the bottom here. And then I have another little one. See, I was trying to figure out whether or not I wanted to color the flowers. So I stamped this earlier, and then I cut it out with the die. And I'm going to just use that as a mask, and then stamp another flower behind it, like this. I'm pressing hard because this is a thick piece of cardstock, so it's going to give me a large white space in between there. So that's good. And then I'll do one more in the upper corner here. I want a little bit of the center to show there. And then we'll cover that up. And then just add a strip of the striped blue designer series paper and do this with liquid glue. It's such a shame. This Sweet as a Peach designer series paper is so pretty. So pretty. It's a shame to hide those peaches. There. Let's see. See the back? We'll push this down a little bit more. This side down a little bit more. It looks like I'm going to have to trim both ends here. Pull out my paper snips. Cut this off, and then cut this extra off. There we go. Okay, and then there's our inside. And I can adhere this with some Stampin' Seal to the inside of my card. And I'll line this up. There. I agree, Karen. Thank you, Cheryl. So there's my card for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and everybody, you have a great weekend, and happy 4th of July, and everybody take care and be safe and have fun. Enjoy your family. Enjoy everybody that you love that you're going to be able to spend time with. Thank you. Bye-bye.